Claudette, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I wanted to share this little cute Easter basket I made. This is for a little girl, obviously. Today we're going to do the boy version of this little bunny, using some different DSP and different color cardstock to go for a boy. So let's get to it. First I want to start by telling you what the supplies are going to be as far as the paper for the box, for the basket. First you need a 6x6 piece of cardstock. This is mint Macaron, and then we're going to score that in a minute. This is for the handle. This is 2 inches by 12 inches. And then for around the box, we're going to actually glue these two together. But they're 3 1/8 by 12 and 3 1/8 by 5.5. Okay. And the DSP I'm using is out of the Sale-A-Bration Catalog, the Carried Away series, and you can receive it for free with a $50 order. And then I also used the Stitched Shapes Framelits, which I love, and that created the face and the feet of the bunny for the most part. And then I believe this is called the Cupcake Builder Punch. I used the little cherry for the little pads on the feet there. And then I'll tell you what other things I used as we go along. Okay, so let's get started with scoring our paper first. We're going to take the 6x6 piece. Hope you can see that. I couldn't get my arm to come down there. Anyway, I don't know how to do it. I have to read the instructions. Okay, so we're going to score that 1 inch all the way around with our Stampin' Up! Trimmer, which has the score blade at the top and the cutting blade at the bottom. And sometimes I do get those confused. I have to be careful. So 1 inch on all 4 sides for our box. Just a basic box bottom. Pretty simple. Okay, now we're going to start putting our little box together. This is super simple. So basically we're just going to start by using our scissors to cut up those little tabs on the score line, which I really need my glasses for. Okay, actually we could start by folding these. That's what I should have done first. Okay, and then we'll go over those with the bone folder after we cut the tabs. Okay, so we got 2 of those cut. Am I doing this right? Okay, yes. Okay. So just cut there and there. My mind goes blank very frequently these days. And if you want, you can come along here and just take a sliver off there. It makes it easier. And you're putting your box together. And then we're going to use some score tape at the bottom. You can use Tombow. I wouldn't suggest the snail because it doesn't hold as good. So either score tape or Tombow would be good. Okay, I'm kind of messy with the Tombow, so we want to put this like this. You can put double strips if you want, but I think 1 is good for this, for the purpose of the video anyway. Okay, so our little box is together. Okay, now we're going to start putting the sides together to the box. And by the way, I meant to crease those with my bone folder, but I forgot, so be sure to do that. Okay, so the pattern's not exact here, but that's okay. What we're going to do is put a strip of our score tape right here and just put those together. I need to get my paper piercer for this, because this X-Acto knife doesn't work that great. Oh, brother. This never works when I'm on camera. It works a lot better. I need some fast fuse. That'll work. My next order, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so then you just put these pieces together like that. Then you're going to turn it over, make sure you're on the wrong side for this part. On one end, we're just going to put the strip all the way down. Don't always get this even either. Okay, try to get it even. All right, and then on one end, because we're going to have this folded over, we're going to put just a strip right there. Again, I'm not even. Okay, much better off camera. Okay, so now what you want to do, I'm going to take my bone folder and just get that down a little bit better. We're going to slowly lift this up, one piece at a time. Okay, so you want to start with the end that doesn't have this strip. Okay, so start at the other end. See if I can get this up. Okay, it's going to go easy on me this time. Okay, so basically you just take it. Oh, actually, you want it to end somewhere in the center. Like that. Okay, so when you get to the corners, you want to just really pinch that, get it to fit well. And that's why you want to take this off a little bit at a time, the strip. And just work it all the way around. Okay, so now to assemble our cute bunny. Okay, for this, what Linda Parker did was she just had punches from Stampin' Up. Well, I don't have hardly any punches, but I do have the framelits. So I used those, and for the bunny's face, I used the large circle, and you need to cut 2 of those. Okay, because one's going to be for the back. Then for the ears and the feet, I used the second to the smallest. I did 2 for they're going to be the ears, and these 2 are going to be the feet. It's going to be the back. Okay, and then for the inside of the ears, I did the mint macaroon. I want to say wrong. Like that with the smallest oval framelit. Stitched Shapes oval framelit. And then I ran out of punches that were Stampin' Up. So I had to improvise, except for the feet pads. I had the cupcake builder for that. So I think she used the owl one for the eyes. She had the owl builder punch. I had to use a cherry framelit that I had from a Sizzix die thing. Oh my gosh, I can't get it out. This one here. So I just made that. So I've got 2 eyes in black. I'm just going to cut the little cherry strips. I tried to use the cherry from here, but it worked for the feet pads. So I got 6 of those from that. And then I did 2 more cherries because we're gonna cut these in half and make the little sleepy eyes. You'll see. And then this I had from I don't even know. I had an oval thing from somebody else, and I just used the small one. So Linda Griffin had the 7/8 inch circle punch from Stampin' Up. They have a 3/4 inch now and an inch. I think she had a scalloped. It was a scalloped one, 7/8. I don't think they make that anymore, and she used the oval scalloped punch, I believe, for the ears. Yeah, for the large ears. And then she had a smaller one for the inside. But I think the smaller one was just a regular oval, which I don't think they make anymore either. So anyway, I used that small oval framelit that I had, and that's for the little feet here, and you can use a circle punch or whatever you have. You can just cut them out by hand if you want. And then these little cherries are going to be the little pads, so there's 6 of those. I'll just cut the stems off. Okay, so let's get started. We'll do the face first, so I'll keep those out. I put these over here. Oh yeah, I'm going to use one of these also for the nose. She used a heart punch, which I used for the girl, but I think for the boy, the regular nose is going to be better. So that's what I did. Okay, so let me get my little scissors out. We're going to start with the eyes and the nose. So I'm going to trim off my little stems here. Okay. And the whiskers, she used some twine, baker's twine, white. I did too on the girl, but for the boy, I don't have any black twine, so I'm just going to draw them on with marker. I'm going to draw on the whiskers and hope that works out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is glue dots. I'm out of my Stampin' Up! Glue dots. So we're going to put the little eyes. Since I had to do the cherries, I'm doing that weird part of the eye on the up part because the slanted macaron is going to hide that top part. Okay, so just put a glue dot or Tombow or snail, whatever you have, and put the eyes on there that way. And then we'll do the nose. Just like that. And then this one, what we're going to do here is just cut this kind of wonky. Let's see, how did I do this before? I actually just cut them in half. So I need one more cherry. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was really wonky when I used my other scissors. And you just take a glue dot for that. And I'll show you. I'm all thumbs again today. Got the glue dot on my nail. Oh my goodness, these things are too sticky. Okay, so you just kind of put it wonky there, like that. So I'm gonna have to cut one more cherry.